For us at Media Fusion, it's an honor to be led by Tim McElyea, recipient of the Silver Award for 2012. Tim has made a huge impact on this industry, his community, and the business he started in 1995. Let's talk to a few of the Media Fusion employees and see what it's like to work with Tim from day to day.
Working at Media Fusion is great.
Just being around Tim is inspirational.
Working for Tim is like being part of a wonderful machine. Tim protects us from distractions like bright colors or individual expression or natural human emotion.
Tim has got a lot of pressure on him to keep the corporate atmosphere around here nice and consistent. If you don't fit in, he knows by the 90-day mark. But if you do fit in here, you reap the benefits. You get to take part in our rites of passage, and you are officially branded as a Media Fusion employee.
About 10 years ago, Tim encrypted his most practical teachings into a book that he published. Take, for instance, on page 21, it says, "Incremental steps lead to final success." Take that to mean that each one of us is an incremental step on Tim's success stairway. And specifically, I am step number 28.
See this? This is the most complex thing a regular person can do in Microsoft Word. And here's what Tim's done. Yeah.
Page 175. To be successful in almost any field, you have to be an effective member of a team. This is a truth we accept with open arms. Whether it be our morning calisthenics, the noontime protein regeneration period, or our convenient aromatic sleeping chamber. The team comes first.
What's more efficient, to have 10 people arguing or to have Tim tell us exactly what to do?
This place is the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Page 170. Exploring the unknown is one of the most compelling human instincts.
Tim has often talked about replacing us all with worker monkeys.
Oh my God.
That really motivates me. Not that I think that I'm going to lose my job or anything, but this powerful man will one day have the ability to change us all into monkeys. I'd love to be a monkey.
Working for Tim is great. He allows us to help customers in our community, achieve our creative ambitions, do work that we're proud of, and bring acceptable burnt offerings to the celestial beast god that gives him all his magical powers.
In the early days, Tim had to fuse media by hand.
The gentle pushes of sunlight build up to create a significant thrust. Just, wow.
Well, maybe that wasn't the best idea. But I guess we'll just have to leave it at this. In his 25-year career, Tim has been on the cutting edge of multimedia. Today, Tim leads over 100 employees in 5 locations across the nation that have won countless creative and business awards. Along the way, Tim and his wife Michelle have raised 4 children and contributed to their community. I would say that's a pretty good career, but he's just getting started. We at Media Fusion would like to join our colleagues in the advertising community in congratulating Tim on the Silver Award, and we'd like to thank the AAF of North Alabama for their recognition.
This place is the best thing that's ever happened to me. Working for Tim has changed my life into working for Tim.
I have been here since 2000, and since then my family life has been thriving. I have a nice house, 2 nice boys, nice cars, the whole 9 yards.
How old are your boys now?
I haven't seen them in years.
To some outsiders, McElyea is pronounced McElyea.
I'm Tim's sister, and I have seen the change in him since he started Media Fusion. Are we there?
I think we got it.
I am also Tim's sister. In a special way, we are all Tim's sisters.
See this? This is the most complex thing a regular person can do on Microsoft Word. And here's what Tim has done. Yeah.
There are no I's in team, but there's a giant I in Tim.
Incremental steps lead to final success. Take that to mean that each one of us is an incremental step on Tim's success stairway, and specifically, I'm number 28.
Sometimes Tim descends from his place of rule and he appears before his employees.
The environment that Tim has created here is a lot like a storm shelter. It's where I go to feel safe.
A few years ago, Tim had our team enter a design for the Botanical Garden Scarecrow Trail. With his leadership, we crushed every elementary school in town. Take that, 7-year-olds.
Does his name echo when you say it? Go ahead, say it.
Tim McElyea?
That was magnificent.
If it wasn't for Tim, I'd be living on the streets. At least that's what he says.
Working for Tim is like being part of a wonderful machine.
I am also Tim's sister.
In the early days, Tim had to fuse media by hand. That's why we call him the Fusion Master.
Over time, the gentle pushes of the sunlight build up to create a significant thrust. Guys, can we stop filming, please? Turn off the camera.